Howdy folks, welcome back to Vintage Story. I always want to say Vantage. It's a mutual fun thing. But yeah, I got a little more work done on the cabin. I did have to cook because I was starving to death and I got attacked by a boar, and yeah, it was just not a good time. But because of the boar attack, they're aggressive. I went ahead and finished off the house here with packed dirt. And then we're going to eventually turn it into a log cabin with a thatch roof. But I needed protection, so I built that out. And I kind of cleared out around so nothing can get in from the top while we're building on the roof eventually. But we have some food. I made a red meat stew with boiled blackcurrants. And it's fresh for 3 days, and it really helps with the hunger. Does it say anywhere? I don't think it says anywhere that it's paused, but we're good on our fruit and veggies. Coming up on the protein. I did kill a raccoon. Ate him. He was tasty. But today I want to dig a cellar, because if you're down below the surface in what's considered a cellar, your food will last quite a bit longer. So I want to get digging, and I think I'm going to come in off the back of the house here. That is, yeah, that's packed dirt as well. Might reinforce this at some point. I want to see how far down can we get before we hit rock. About that far. Okay, not great. And then the other thing with the cellar is it needs to have no like daylight reaching it. So we might have to get creative here. I just got the music turned down to like 2%. The music is very loud in this game. I hope it's not overpowering my voice. I might have to turn it down and edit. But what I want to make now is a hay bale. A hay bale, you say? Yeah, a hay bale. You'll see why here in a second. Grab a hay bale. And then I want to put food down in there. I want to store it in something. So let's move this basket. Let's put the stuff from this basket over in here. That'll work for now. And we'll see if this works as a cellar. So if I crouch and I place that down there. Yeah, it says 0.73. So these are fresh for 21 hours. If I put them in here, fresh for a day. Wonder what happens. I'm gonna get myself trapped in here, aren't I? Nice. I wanted to see what happens if we have no light down in there. No, we need this one, dummy. Grab that. Don't worry, I have a plan. Throw that in my offhand. Okay, cool. So that will act as a cellar. See, it went to 0.27 now. This is good for 3 days. So it's not the best cellar in the world, but it's a cellar. I can live with that. So the hay bale is going to be like for a door. I was hoping I could have just a pit down there, but what I'm wondering is if I throw that there and I put that there. I think that's considered sealed in, so that's our cellar for now. Everything, you know, is subject to change as our technology and resources evolve. Throw that in there. So we got some food with us, and I think it's time to go on another adventure. Got some extra tools. Yeah, let's do it. Need to go exploring. Now, as I was digging around here, cleaning up stuff, found some flax right next door. It's at growth stage 7 of 9, so I'm just going to let it go. And hopefully we'll have some flax soon, and then we can get some seeds, maybe get that planted. I found some other bits and bobs around here, carrots and whatnot. What I wanted to do, let's go grab these berries. Just do a little more exploring and see what we got to work with around here. No fish in here. I wonder if the size of the body of water has anything to do with it. Let's go back over here to my bushes. I'm getting like the wall of currant bushes here. That is a black currant bush, so I can add to that, and they'll stack too high. Nope. Wrong spot. There we go. So we'll just have our wall of berry bushes there. And we got some snacks to take along the way. Actually, I'm tempted to let's put our food in the cellar. We'll just browse along the way. I can't reach the hay bale, huh? That's a shame. Goes in there, and we'll just throw a food dish. So that's good for 4 days. And then a lot longer once I get the hay bale. Maybe I need 2 hay bales, because I keep having to replace this. Hay bales are just, you know, easy to punch out. Put back. That might actually be considered sealed. I'm not sure. Oh, always close your door, dummy. We'll just make another hay bale real quick. We've got plenty of dried grass. There, that should, in theory, be completely sealed now. We have a packed dirt. Alright, we'll leave you there. So let's head off in this direction to explore today. It's kind of the way I came in, but I was in a hurry and kind of half starving. I didn't necessarily pay a ton of attention. Okay, there are fish in this big body of water. That's good. Excellent. They spook pretty easy. I think I was looking on the wiki, and like 14 blocks, the fish get spooked. But in a pinch, we can jump in and grab us some fish. Yeah, there's some onions over here. I don't remember if I found those on video or if that's when I was exploring off camera. So here in a few days, or possibly next month in game, we need to go on a little gathering expedition, gather up all these vegetables that are going to be mature soon. The bunny in the water. Bunny, you're not supposed to be in the water. You're not an aquatic creature. He's dinner now. There's some lava over there in those cliffs. That is one good way to get a bunny, is get them when they're in the water. Should give us at least a small hide. Nope. Guess you're not guaranteed to get one every time. Good to know. At least we got a bone. And we can always use more flint. Looks like mostly grass. There's the bunny's buddy over there. And we'll let him go. More berry bushes. I need one more for my pile. You can see my hunger hasn't even started to go down yet. Once it's full from a meal, there's some kind of like pause. I don't know how long it lasts. Don't know all the details. Ooh, medium fertility soil. will be good for our future farm. The farm I have going now is just temporary. It kind of caught my eye because it was a little bit darker than the other soil. No resin, just checking. So, can I pick this up? I can. What is this good for? If we hover over anything and we push H. Oh, you can grind it into lime and then make quicklime from it. Interesting. And we can just have them for decoration as well. Okay. We'll put that back. We don't need to do anything with that right now. I really like that you get the survival guide in game. It's super handy. Yeah, we've got to be near the ocean somewhere. Something I noticed when I fully enclosed my little house is the ocean sound went away. That was a nice little touch. Got quieter. And get some red currants. What's up in there? Once we get grains, we can start making porridge, and there's just a lot of options. Lava, we got some waterfalls. See anything too interesting over there? Looks like we got some actual obsidian over there, possibly. Very dark anyway. Forest floor. I wonder how that is for growing. It doesn't tell us anything in there. It's a little browner. It makes me wonder if it's not like better for growing. Probably not as good as medium. Forest floor. Oh yeah, I was going to look at... Yeah, obsidian rock. So we need copper to break that. Lava over in here. I don't think we're going to find too much interesting back in here. You have some gravel. One thing we can do is you can pan gravel and sand. And it's really easy to do. It just takes a lot of time. You can find some interesting things. This is forest floor. So we might do that at some point. We have plenty of basalt sand around. Alright, well we found a little bit of stuff. Nothing too amazing. Big pile of sand over here. I might take a little bit of that sand back with us. And pan some of that and see what we get. I don't know if you can get like copper from that or not. No, from some gravel sources you can. I was doing that on my other regular save that I've been playing. My shovel broke, but I had a spare ready to go. Let's just grab like a few of these. Yeah, that's fine. Well, let's go for an even 8. And we'll just see if we can get anything out of that. Got some nice big pine trees over here as well. I don't see any resin on anything, fortunately. So let's take this with us. Can't wait to get some better, stronger axes. We need one of these logs to make a bowl, plus we got a lot of log cabin left to build. A white current bush. I didn't know that was a thing. Interesting. So, just 15 wood from that, huh? Well, while we're here, let's double check. No resin on that. Oh, no. I'm gonna cut that one down. Let's see, I didn't bring any packed dirt with me, did I? Get up there. I'm glad I thought to double check. That would have been a shame to cut down a resin tree. From what I understand, you can only get resin from wild growing trees. You don't get resin from trees you plant yourself. So we don't want to cut that one down. And it is getting dark, so we're going to head back soon. We'll build a space engineer's staircase. What are you doing, space engineers? Glad I brought my torch with me because we're going to be in the dark here. Oops. So let me build up here and we'll grab the resin. There we go. I couldn't remember how to harvest that. You have to crouch right click with a knife. So we just got one resin, but resin is super duper handy once we get into more advanced crafting and stuff. So that should be obvious with the packed dirt all around it that that's our resin tree. But it is getting dark, so I'm going to head back to base and we'll finish up over there. Alright, here we are nice and cozy in our house. The roar of the ocean's gone. But for panning, we're going to need to make a bowl. So I'm just going to make one of those real quick. I believe it's that? No, that's a club. There we go. Wooden pan. Log and a knife. You're good to go. So we'll save that for later. We get that one red meat. Some cooked red meat. That'll stay fresh for a couple days. Just hanging out on the fire. Put my meat away. So I got everything stored away. I think we're in good shape. I'm going to work on some things throughout the night. One thing I want to make is some storage vessels and get those fired. So I guess I could do one of those real quick. They're huge. They take 31 or 35 clay, something like that. They're really quite large. So raw storage vessel. One of those started. Then let's switch to the 3x3. Back to the 1x1, and then this we can just duplicate quite a bit because it goes straight up. Then these have, I forget how many slots they have, like 9 or 12 or something like that. It's a lot of storage. Does take a bit of clay to build, but it's not too bad. Now I just hold down the right mouse button for a while. Then we can get this firing in our pit kiln. You can see all the exploring and stuff we did, that hunger is still full. So that's the power of the cooking pot. Keep on coming. It's a big old pot. All right, back to this guy. And you can hold Alt, or you can just move your mouse. Depending on how far away it is, sometimes it's just easier to do this. You can do the 2x2, but I think it's kind of strange. Let me just show you. If you do 2x2, I think it's this button. No, I can never figure out like which 2x2 it's going to fill in. So yeah, I don't use the 2x2 that much. Seems like it's more trouble than it's worth. 3x3 though, it's pretty handy. This is big enough that it won't go outside the area, even if you click over here. So it's kind of painted in. I think it's got a little handle. No, it doesn't have a little handle on top. There you go. I think you would have to break it. All right, let's get this thing fired up. So let's put our clay back. Grab our grass. Throw the wood in there for now. I don't know if that's going to be enough sticks. We'll see. I don't know how much peat we're going to have, so let's grab like 12. And it is a little dark out here. Throw that in our offhand. Hopefully nothing's going to eat me. Place that down in there. Okay, good. We had just enough sticks. And then pop that back in our hand and light her up. There we go. Tomorrow we should have a raw storage vessel, and that will give us lots and lots of room. Looks like some dirt fell on the top of this pit kiln as I was terraforming around behind. Might want to put a row across there, just make sure our cellar doesn't get bad. I probably want to look around for somewhere deeper for the cellar. I don't know exactly how the cellar mechanics work. I just know if you go deeper underground, it makes your food last longer. So, there we go. We're going to end off kind of where we started. It's just dark now. But, yeah, thanks a lot for watching. The adventure continues. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.